Let's go on a quest. For this adventure, I'll be leading you through Revenge of the Rainbow Dragons, an adventure that first started with Pillars of Pentagon, where a young Jamie and his friends Fox and Owl one day, unexpectedly, found themselves fighting alongside the once great wizard Pentagon and his companions Baltek, the warrior, and Lydia, an elven thief, to reclaim a magical staff and castle that was stolen from Pentagon by the Evil One. This time, we return to our adventure again as Jamie, an apprentice wizard who's been magically separated from his teacher, Pentagon. Can we get back to him in time to help him battle 3 evil wizards? There's only one way to find out. Friends, let's go on an adventure. It's time now for Revenge of the Rainbow Dragons.
Foxes aren't supposed to fly, Jamie, Fox says nervously as he hovers in midair. How about putting me down? Leave the flying to Featherface. I feel better on old terra extra firma. Hush, friend Fox, scolds Pentagon. Consider yourself part of an important lesson. This is the first time Jamie has levitated an object, and you know he needs complete silence to concentrate. Now I'm an object, mutters Fox in disgust as he dangles above the ground. You ache with the effort of holding the spell. Just as you feel you are mastering the skill, a thunderous noise rolls through the room. Your concentration breaks, and Fox falls to the floor with a thump. Oh, Fox, I'm sorry, you cry, rushing to his side. I'll be more careful next time. Next time, growls Fox. Forget it. I have to go dig a den, a very long one. He turns and trots quickly from the room. Unfortunate attitude, says Owl, but what can one expect from the family Kennedy? Well done, child, says Pentagon. You're moving ahead nicely with your studies. I hadn't planned on your being able to lift objects for another 6 months or so, but now that we've been interrupted, I suppose we better see who's at the door. And he makes a small gesture with his hand. Poof! A cloud of dust appears, then clears. Before you stands a travel-stained man, one hand raised as if knocking on a door. Lowering his hand, the traveler snaps. Do you always answer doors like that? But then what else should I expect from a wizard? Giving a short bow, he says, Sir, I come from Rainbow Castle. Your presence is required no later than 4 days hence. Is it a party? You ask hopefully. The messenger fixes you with an icy glance. Hardly. You will answer to charges of occupying the Castle of the Pillars and calling yourselves wizard and apprentice. This castle is part of the domain assigned to the wizards Malice, Pothos, and Rubus. Unless you can support your claim to the castle and win their permission to practice wizardry in the area, you'll be banished from this land, says the messenger coldly. And now, if you will show me the door, I will return to Rainbow Castle. Poof! A cloud of smoke forms in front of the messenger, and when it clears, a large wooden door stands before him. A mere first-level spell, sneers the messenger. You'll have to do better than that at Rainbow Castle. Still sneering, he turns and strides out of the room. Rainbow Castle? Wizards? What is this all about, sir? You ask worriedly. Centuries ago, when I lost my kingdom to the Evil One, Rainbow Castle was in the hands of the forces of good, sighs Pentagon, and the 3 brothers, Malice, Pothos, and Rubus, were apprenticed to a third-rate wizard. Obviously, while I was in the Evil One's power, the balance changed. I think we had better meet with them. It's always best to be polite to one's neighbors. I think I'll sit this one out, says Fox, poking his head in through the doorway. That fellow didn't look too pleasant, and he's only the messenger. Pshaw, says Owl. Don't be such a coward. Remember, cowards die 1,000 deaths. The valiant die but once. Go feather a nest, big brain, growls Fox. We will let Jamie decide. As my apprentice and the heir to this kingdom, Jamie must learn to make good, sound decisions, says Pentagon. And suddenly, there are 3 pairs of eyes staring at you. Well, you stammer, thinking quickly. The way I see it, we only have 2 choices. Go to Rainbow Castle and see if we can work out our problems with our neighbors, or ignore them and don't go. Friends, what'll it be? Comment below or wait for the poll later this week in stories and let me know just how shall we begin this adventure. As always, the choice is yours.